Did you know that Haaland's father once revealed that his son eats liver and heart? Crazy, right? These are the things that footballers eat. Most footballers eat pretty healthily, right? Well, not Messi. Back in 2003, when he first arrived in Barcelona, he was just 18 and didn't care about his diet at all. He was more into pizza, candy, and cookies than you could imagine. Can you believe it? Messi was actually addicted to junk food, and it only got worse over the years. There were rumors that if someone put fruits, vegetables, or salad on Messi's plate, he'd walk out of the room. Instead of going for something nutritious, he'd opt for fast food and, believe it or not, Coca-Cola. He'd even end up getting a sponsorship by Pepsi later. What do you think? Pepsi or Coke? Things got so bad that Messi couldn't even go a day without soda. And the craziest part? He was still becoming one of the world's best football players. So nobody said anything, and Messi kept doing this, until one day, this became a serious problem. Messi was keeping it secret, but behind the scenes, he was in denial and paying the price. He would wake up sick every single day, but he kept playing like a champ. But then, something shocking happened that changed everything. Messi visited his doctor and admitted how bad his junk food addiction had become. At that time, Messi and the doctors realized that if he didn't change his diet, his career and life were in danger. So Messi made a promise to change, not just for himself, but for his fans and his career, and he made the right choice. Barcelona's manager removed every single vending machine at the club's training ground, and Messi hired a nutritionist to help him switch to a healthier diet. And guess what? Ever since Messi changed his ways, he's not just living healthy, he's taking his career to a whole new level. Remember when Messi and Ramos used to fight for the whole 90 minutes? Those Clasico nights, man. I miss it. But you know what happened next? Messi and Ramos ended up playing on the same team. You see, Messi is a natural talent, but Ramos' dedication to the game is completely unmatched. Back in 2003, Ramos entered the world of pro football as a shy, skinny 17-year-old kid. Nobody, not even him, expected greatness anytime soon. But guess what? Ramos had one thing in mind: getting better every single year. So Ramos made a bold move. He sacrificed all those late-night McDoubles to end up McDoubling his gains. For the next 15 years, he had a single goal in mind: to transform his body from skinny to one of the most ripped and legendary athletes ever. And he did just that. Let's fast forward to the year 2020. That's when Ramos made his most significant leap, and people couldn't believe the transformation. How did he go from looking like this to this? No, he didn't take any shortcuts. He did it the right way. Ramos' secret wasn't a magic potion or some crazy diet. It was all about hard work and dedication. He decided to take charge of his diet by doing something simple: grocery shopping for himself. Why? Because he was putting in the extra hours and hard labor, and he knew that what he put into his body mattered. And once he found the right meals, there was no stopping it. So here's the breakdown. 4 times a week, Ramos starts his day with strong black coffee. Then, he fuels up with some whole grain bread, turkey breast, eggs, and some fruit. Now that's a breakfast for champions. But it doesn't stop there. 3 times a week, he pushes through his most challenging workouts without eating a single thing. Now that's some serious discipline. You might be thinking, he's a bit of a health nut, but don't worry. After all that hard work, Ramos likes to indulge a bit. He treats himself to a delicious strawberry protein shake. For lunch and dinner, he keeps it simple yet effective: salad, fish, and steak. But here's the twist. Ramos, just like all of us, has a guilty pleasure. Can you guess what it is? It's a chocolate churro. That's right, chocolate churros. Personally, I like the regular churros. What do you think? And here's a surprise for you. Imagine you're at Man City's training ground, and among the luxury cars, there's one that stands out. It's a Rolls Royce, belonging to none other than Erling Haaland. Now, footballers owning luxury cars isn't something new, but what's unique about this guy's ride? Legend has it that he's got a cooking stove installed, even when he's on the go. Haaland wants to eat top quality food. His passion for cooking was evident during City Premier League's title celebrations. Haaland, dressed up in silk pajamas, strolled into a high-end restaurant's kitchen in Manchester to grill his own steaks, leaving the chefs astonished. But what makes Haaland a freak of nature isn't just his cooking skills, it's his meticulous daily routine. And it's a significant reason why he scored a staggering 52 goals in 52 games, leading City to glory in the Premier League, FA Cup, and Champions League final. Now let's talk about what he eats. He's experienced a tremendous growth spurt recently, driven by his insatiable appetite. Haaland consumes about 6,000 calories a day, while the adult man consumes less than half of that. Norway teammate Josh King once commented, "He eats like a bear," capturing the sheer volume of food he devours. Unlike many modern footballers who opt for vegan diets, Haaland proudly loves meat. Growing up in a rural community in Norway, helping his grandfather on a farm has likely contributed to this. But what's unusual is the kind of meat that he eats. Apart from the steak, Haaland enjoys cow hearts, livers, and surprises even Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. Haaland's commitment to his diet goes beyond the norm. He frequents Italian restaurants in Manchester, with some even opening specially for him during a private dining experience, away from the public eye. But what about what he drinks? Haaland is specific about what he drinks. He insists on filtered water and enjoys kale-infused milk. He calls it his magic potion. No doubt why he is a beast on the pitch. Just like young Lewandowski, only 17 years old, leading the Polish 3rd Division with 15 goals. Sounds impressive, right? Well, Legia Warsaw didn't see it that way. They saw him as a liability and let him go. Now, many could have let this setback get to them and given up, but not Lewandowski. It fueled his determination like nothing else. From that moment on, he made it his life's mission to go down in history as one of the best. But he didn't leave it to chance. No way. Lewandowski became a master of precision, calculating every aspect of his life, from diet to training to sleep. When he finally got his chance to play pro football, he was not going to disappoint. He instantly started averaging 20 goals a season, and it was clear that this was no coincidence. But in 2013, something incredible happened. He found and married the perfect girl. Some could say true love. But this wasn't just any girl. She was known for being a fitness guru, sleep expert, and nutritionist. The lucky lady's name was Anna, and together they were an unstoppable team. Anna introduced Lewandowski to the world's best formula for muscle recovery and peak performance. She did not sugarcoat it. If he wanted to become a legend, he had to make some serious sacrifices. But the dude was all in. She made him give up fat, sugar, lactose, and alcohol. Lewandowski knew that anything holding him back from his mission was pointless, so he completely rearranged his life and rearranged his diet. Now let's talk about food. For breakfast, he enjoys porridge. For lunch, it's a vegetable spaghetti. And for dinner, it's usually some fresh fish or chicken. And sometimes he gets a little snack. Sometimes he subscribes to the Top Hat Top Ends YouTube channel. But Anna allows him to sneak in some other snacks like pancakes, brownies, or his favorite matcha tea. And the results? Nothing short of astonishing. Not only has the dude been having the best seasons of his career, but his physique has transformed so much that his teammates renamed him the Body. Now imagine being one of those people that doubted Cristiano Ronaldo because he was too skinny. Well, those doubters must be feeling pretty silly right now. Ronaldo knew he had to change himself, and it wasn't just about his incredible skills. It was about his diet. The dude had to bulk up to earn respect and become an all-star player. During his teenage years and his time in Manchester, those doubters were not silenced. He was still a skinny kid, so he hit the gym and transformed himself. But here's the real secret: his diet. In 2009, when he signed with Real Madrid and entered the prime of his career, Ronaldo took his diet to the next level, and he even hired his own personal chef. And if his steak came out with even a gram of fat, he'd have some beef with the waiter. So what did Ronaldo eat? Brace yourselves, because it's pretty simple: chicken, broccoli, and rice. Yeah, you heard that right. He ate this same meal 6 times a day. Can you imagine eating that every single day? But the formula works. Nearly 2 decades later, he looks like he might not retire until he's 60. He's got the physique of a 20-year-old with only 7% body fat. But here's the twist: Ronaldo is not a robot. He does have some fun, especially with little Ronaldo Jr. They occasionally bond over cheat meals, like movie nights and pizza and ice cream. But don't be fooled. As soon as his son goes to bed, Ronaldo hits the extra ab workouts. He can't let one meal get the better of him. However strict Ronaldo is with his diet, there was that one time the cameras caught him red-handed. It turns out that even the best can't resist the temptation of some good old KFC.